Hi, I'm Paul Lisnick, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. When folks come to the country, if they don't speak English, that of course can be quite a barrier for them in terms of gaining employment and functioning effectively. Well, there's one organization that works with folks who are purely Spanish speakers and says, you know, we're going to make sure you learn the English language. We're even going to help you get a job. Let me introduce you to the company that's doing that. Joining me this hour is Daniel Loftus. He is the president and CEO for Oprima-1. And Daniel, nice to see you again.
Thank you, Paul. Thanks for having me.
And indeed, the way I introduced you, was that a fair enough comment?
Definitely. We are a social enterprise with a double bottom line. So we work in the Pilsen community, employing recent Latino immigrants in Spanish-speaking call center positions, with the ultimate goal of allowing them time to learn English, develop other job training skills, and place them into full-time employment.
So let's pull that apart a little bit. They're purely Spanish-speaking, so they're not speaking English. So if you're using them in a call center, it has to be for companies that have that need.
Correct. So what we're looking to do is contract with businesses so that they'll outsource their customer service needs in Spanish to us, which gives our students an opportunity to market their number one asset when they come to us, which is their Spanish-speaking ability. Spanish Latino community in the United States is a $1.5 trillion buying power. So there are a lot of companies looking to better connect to the Latino community. Oprima-1 gives them the opportunity to do that.
But you really do have an underlying purpose here, which is in other words, if I come to you as the Spanish-speaking person, I don't want to work for you. It's not my goal to work for you for the next 5 years. Indeed, I can't even do that.
That's right. So it's a transitional job program, and the idea is folks who come to us, many of whom have professional experience, advanced degrees in their native country, but they don't speak English yet. So we put them in Spanish-speaking positions. They're simultaneously learning English. It's a transitional job model. So within 12, 16 months, we're placing them into full-time employment, in many cases with the company that we're working with.
And they're learning English because you're putting them through, outside of that work, programs to teach them the language.
That's right. So Oprima-1 is owned by a nonprofit. We're a wholly owned LLC. And so we've been doing literacy for 15 years. So 6 hours, folks are employed in that call center position. Additional 2 hours, they're learning English and developing other job skills.
With the state of politics and such today, let's just be fair about this, because your real mission is for employers to find these people and hire them. I'm guessing that one of the requirements is folks who work for you have to be legal immigrants.
That's correct. So for us, it's a case of making certain that we have a clean background, legal work permission, social security number, et cetera. We're not going to put people in, on our payroll unless they have their documents in order.
I'm assuming it's also not a random thing. If I come to you to work in a call center, but I have certain skills, you want me to be working for a company that hopefully I will get a job with in an industry that I'm trained in.
That's right. So part of our value proposition is saying, short term, we can meet your customer service needs if you have a company that's looking to better connect with the Latino community. But we also want to have local placement opportunities, as this is a transitional job. So we feel like if you contract us short term to provide those services, we're essentially subsidizing your training, that we want to put them into full-time employment with your company. This way they've learned your culture, they've learned what they need to know, and the transition will be seamless.
So certainly a purpose here today is if folks work for a business where they're saying, this is great. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what we need. We've got a lot of Spanish customers. We want them to be able to work with them. How do they reach you? How do they make this happen?
So we just launched a new website, Oprima1.com. That's probably the quickest way to do it. There's some videos on there and other information that talks about our business model, because this is a business first and foremost. It's a social enterprise, yes. Our ultimate goal is to get people trained and placed into employment, but we realize we need to meet business needs. We need to better connect with the market. By offering a higher level of customer service, which is what our folks do, we feel like we can meet both.
All right, Daniel Loftus, President and CEO of Oprima-1. Congratulations on the work you do. Continue to do it.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm Paul Lisnick. Thanks for watching us here on Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.